It's poppin' family, it's your boy Money, aka Tech Guru, bringing you another video on opinionated tech and product reviews. Now, what we have today is the iPhone SE. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are probably thinking is, why would I purchase this? Why jump in the time machine and go back and get an iPhone 5 with iPhone 6 internals? Now, I'm gonna tell you why. We're gonna unbox it, review it, see if it's worth buying, and if it's not worth buying. Now, I was in the middle of shooting a video, had an important phone call I had to take, so I did take the plastic off of it, right? But we're going to finish the unboxing and still do the review. Now, if you own anything Apple, you get your beautiful presentation. Now, you get your iPhone SE branded on the side. This here is the 64 gigabyte version. And, typical Apple presentation. Now, if you own the iPhone 5 or 5S, you notice the box is pretty similar. Same size. Only difference is you get the iPhone SE branding versus the iPhone 5 on this one. Pretty much the same box. So, that's Apple. Now, let's get this open. Now, there's your iPhone SE. Let's see what else comes in the box. Like I said, if you own anything Apple, you know what this is. This is your user manual and your Apple stickers. It comes in there. Now, in the box, you get your Apple earbuds. Now, with Apple, with them owning Beats, you would think, maybe not get a pair of Beat headphones, but something a little bit better than these. But it is what it is. These are, you still get the same earbuds that came with the iPhone 5 and, 5S. So, same earbuds. Get your charging brick. And you get your USB to Lightning, 8-pin cable. Your 8-pin, your Lightning cable for the iPhone. And that's how you would charge it. And that's pretty much it in the box. That's pretty much it in the box. So we're going to put that to the side. And there you go. Now this thing is very small. 4-inch display. And like I said, if you're coming from a 5-inch plus screen size, this is going to be a little different. But if you're used to if you had the iPhone 5 or 5S before, it's pretty much the same exact phone, just better internals. The only thing basically different, as far as design on this thing is those edges no longer have that metal, that easy to scratch metal bezel, on the chamfered edge. See, it's more, more of that aluminum. You guys know what I mean. Now in the back, you got your iPhone SE branding. The Apple logo is now kind of raised. It's raised up out of the aluminum, so it's like a separate, metal. But if you're not paying it, it's gonna look exactly like your iPhone 5, and those are the only real ways to tell if it's a different, that it's not the iPhone. The iPhone 5 or 5S. You got your 12 megapixel shooter, two-tone flash. That's another difference than the iPhone 5S. You got your slot for your card. You got your volume up and down. You got your volume switch here. Palm button is up at the top. Let me see if you can see that. There it is. You got your home button. That's the only, front button on it. Fingerprint scanner on that as well. And you got your 1.2 megapixel camera for the front facing camera and FaceTime camera. You got your speakers at the bottom. This is for your auxiliary cord. And this is where you would charge it up at. So that's the SE. Like I said, not too much different than the 5S, other than for the internals. Now, let's go to the website so you can see where to get it from and the pricing. You're going to go to apple.com, of course. And for the 16 megabyte version, it's going to cost you $399. So you're talking about $400. And for the 64 gigabyte version, it's going to cost you $499. Now, I did roll with the 64 gigabyte version because 16 gigabytes is not enough storage for me. And I'm going to be using this as my second device, my backup device. Now, let's take out some of the features. You get your 4-inch Retina display, your A9 chip, which is the same in the iPhone 6S. And you get that 12 megapixel iSight camera. That's going to allow you to shoot 4K video. Now, the design, like I said, is the popular design of the iPhone 5 and 5S. I loved this design, by the way. And, even though it's 4 inches, I still loved it. And I still do to this day. Now, this A9 chip that you get is going to have that super efficient M9 Motion coprocessor. So it's going to be 2 times faster CPU performance than the iPhone 5S. And you're going to get 3 times faster GPU performance than the iPhone 5S. So if you can see there, it's running neck and neck with the iPhone 6S. So with the internals, this thing is a beast. Like I said, you get that 12 megapixel camera that shoots 4K video. You also get your live videos. No, it does not have the 3D touch, but you get that live photo option. It's not the hold and press to activate it. I'm pretty sure it's another way to do it. Let's see what else. You get that Touch ID. Now, this is the first generation Touch ID. It's not the second generation that comes on your iPhone 6S and 6S Plus. But to be completely honest with you, I prefer the first generation only because when I want to just look at the time or see if I have any notifications, you push that home button, with the second generation, it automatically unlocks the device. Now, with the first generation, it doesn't open it up as fast, but it still does the job. Now, you get your Apple Pay with that. You get faster LTE and Wi-Fi, so you get up to 19 LTE bands, up to 150 megabytes per second over LTE, and up to 433 megabytes per second over Wi-Fi. Now, this does come with your newest version of iOS 9.3, and those features, you get your Siri, App Store, and everything that's offered, with your Apple products. Now, like I said, if you're coming from a 5-inch plus device to a 4-inch, you may not be too happy with, the screen size. But this is portable. You can reach all corners of this device. Very easy. Fits well in the pocket. And those are just some of the reasons why you should purchase it. Now, like I said, the design, the 4-inch screen is a reason to buy. Stamp of approval. Small, fits in the hand, pocket, purse for the ladies perfectly. You get your specs of a 12 megapixel camera that shoots 4K video, Touch ID with Apple Pay, A9 chip, basically 6S, and a premium small handheld device. It's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. And like I said, I'm going to use this as a second device to get that premium feel and look, and you get the high-end specs, and you got a reasonable, fair price. You're talking $400, $500 for the 64 gigabyte version. Reasons not to buy it: 4-inch screen. That's going to be the deal breaker to a lot of people. Now, this screen does have the Retina display at 326 ppi. Now, if you own your 6S, your S7s, and LG products like that, phones are coming out with 500 plus ppi. Now, Apple stands by, this device, the retina is discrete, like the eye can only see certain amount of pixels. But if you sit this thing next to a S7, very noticeable difference. Very noticeable difference. And another reason not to buy it, I mean, compared to other devices on the market, like the Galaxy line, the S7, and your iPhone 6S line, for the price, you add a couple more $100, you could get one of those phones versus this. Now, as a second device, handheld, small, this right here gets a stamp of approval. Now, should you wait for the iPhone 7? Yes and no. Now, I'm going to tell you why. If you like me, and you get an iPhone 7 regardless, but like to switch up devices or like to have a backup, then get both. Or if you have this as a backup and have the Samsung S7 or the iPhone 6S line, then when the iPhone 7 is released, or the Note 6, one of those devices, then you can sell one or both of your daily drivers to purchase either one of those devices. Now, if not, and you're looking to just have a device as your daily driver and want the most and the bang for your buck, then this may not be the product for you. And you should wait and upgrade to the iPhone 7 when it's released. Now remember, that will be towards the end of the year. Apple usually releases their devices, their main devices, in September. But like I said, I'm going to personally use this as my second device, a backup device. Plus, I love the design. This was my favorite iPhone design. Plus, you get everything that iPhone 6S have, but you get it in that beautiful 4-inch screen device. So that is the iPhone SE. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if the iPhone SE is a go, if it's not, and why you think so. Because I'm very interested in hearing other people's opinions. That's why this video is called the Opinionated Tech and Product Reviews. But if I had to give a yay or nay on this product, I will give it the stamp of approval and say this is a go. Like I said, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think of this video. Thanks for tuning in, checking me out. We had some other videos, like the budget relief videos. And I did a video on the Amazon Tap. If you want to, you can go ahead and check that out. I'll throw the links up in the description. It's your boy Money, and I'm out.